My name is Kellie Grengs. I am the costume designer, hair and makeup designer for our production of Cabaret here at Trinity University. And today we are here in the costume studio. I'd love to take you on a little tour of all things Cabaret. How we always approach a design is, you read the script, we meet with the director, we meet with all the other designers, and we say, how is this going to be our Cabaret? What will make our Cabaret unique to us? And then just start researching. What do we want these people to look like? What do we want the story to tell? And how do we see the progression of those characters throughout the story? So a tremendous amount of research and collaboration. We have a number of projects in process, and if we sort of spin around, we can see we have all of our garments on rolling racks as they are being finalized. So we are right at the end of the 20s going into the early 1930s, and silhouette-wise, we see a bit of that reminiscent 20s essence, but it's not the flapper like we think of 20s. So theatrical makeup is a little different than street makeup in that it has about 60 to 70% higher pigmentation in it than what you'd buy at like Sephora or CVS or Target. And that helps so when you're under the intense theatrical lighting that your facial features and dimensions can still be viewed. And then each character will get something what I call a makeup plot where they can then follow along so the makeup is consistent for every single performance. Of course, there'll be nuances that are different, but for me, it's very important that the integrity of the design stays the same from start to finish. Yeah, so it's a lot. It's a combination of building specialty items, embellishing them, making sure they can move appropriately. There's a lot of choreography, dancing. So it's always tricky because especially right now, Cabaret is on Broadway and Trinity is not Broadway. We have X amount of resources, X amount of people, money to put together our own version of Cabaret and what and why we feel it's important to do Cabaret today in this political environment. And that's the biggest thing, is opening dialogue. And that's what theater does. It gets people talking about what they saw. And everyone's been really working hard on this. So it's a big feather in Trinity's hat for sure.